Good morning, dear hearts. We're on lesson 54 in our review. Please subscribe. We have 5 lessons that we review each day. This is our first review. This one is laid out that we have 5 lessons to review each day. It's also the longest scope of lessons that we had prior to a review. The others will not be 50 lessons. So as you get up in the morning, spend some time with these lessons. We are to spend at least a minimum of 2 minutes with each one of the 5 during the course of the day. Try to remember the titles of these review lessons. I have no neutral thoughts. I see no neutral things. I'm not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. I'm not alone at experiencing the effects of my thoughts. And I'm determined to see. Those are the ones for today. Obviously, we'll go into them more. And take along a note with you. Put it in your phone. Try to remember these during the course of your day, every hour or at least frequently, so that this language, these ideas really start to seep into your awareness. And as I've said many times, we're forming new pathways within our mind because this is a new thought system and we need to think differently. So the first 5 lessons, the 5 lessons we're reviewing today, as I said quickly, I have no neutral thoughts. I see no neutral things. I'm not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing, and I'm not alone at experiencing the effects of my thoughts, and I am determined to see. So the words that we are using for our link, our shortcut in these lessons, if you will, again, we have 2 words. We have thinking and seeing. And the reason that we have 2 words this time is because they cannot be separated. The thinking and then the seeing, the effect, the thinking is the cause, the effect is the seeing, happen at such a nanosecond between them that, as I've said many times, I'll probably say it again, that the most skilled surgeon with the best laser or scalpel could not separate that cause from that effect. And cause and effect are never separated, as we have already learned. I have no neutral thoughts. Neutral thoughts are impossible because all thoughts have power. We've said this before. Every thought makes or creates on some level. The thoughts that I am thinking with my ego mind are going to make more illusions because the ego already is an illusion. And it's going to block my awareness to what is trying to dawn upon my mind, which is awareness. My thoughts cannot be neither true nor false. They must be one or the other. That is one of the things that we've learned in this course. This course isn't really about the real and the unreal. It is about what is true and what is false. My thoughts that I think with the ego are false. The thoughts that I think with God are true. Our second lesson is I see no neutral things. What I see witnesses what I think. I think it and then I project it outward, as we talked yesterday about this whole movie idea. I am the witness to what I see. If I did not think, I would not exist because life is thought. This can easily, I'm guessing, remind many of Descartes that I think, therefore I am. And that's just another way of saying this. I think, therefore I am. I have this life, but my life is made up with my thoughts. I was given life in the moment of creation by my Father, but remember, I'm merely a thought within the mind of God. So thinking, thought is what I am. Let me look on the world I see as the representation of my own state of mind. Again, this movie, it's within here. I think it and out it goes. This will be my experience. I know that my state of mind can change, and so I also know that the world I see can change. My movie can change. I can have a whole new adventure. I can have a whole new movie to be part of. The third lesson we are reviewing. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. I have no private thoughts. I cannot see a private world. What came to me the other day with this was, I don't have any private internet searches either. So how could I have any private thoughts? Everything that I think is being shared, whether I'm aware of it or not. This lesson then says, even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it could form the basis of the world I see. Every thought we have, we share, and we strengthen. And it means as we strengthen it, it is becoming bigger and bigger. So that's what happened with the thought of separation. But this lesson says I can also call upon my real thoughts, which share everything with everyone. My separate thoughts, I try to make exclusive. They're not, but I try to think of them as that way. But my real thoughts are inclusive, and they are the beneficent ones. And the world, my real thoughts will show me, will dawn on their sight as well as mine, on everyone, the entire sonship. I'm not Carol Burnett. The fourth lesson that we are reviewing. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. I wasn't alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing and thinking and seeing. They happen like that. I am alone in nothing. The review of this lesson, and actually this lesson was the one that first told us about private thoughts originally. I am alone in nothing. Everything I think or say or do teaches all the universe. A son of God cannot think or speak or act in vain. He cannot be alone in anything. It is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine, for mine is the power of God. God is the mind with which I think. And yes, that will be a review lesson a few days from now, let's say. The power of our mind, the power of our thoughts can change and shift everything. It can change, they can change, our thoughts can change the world that we experience. This world that we experience has been called hell, and it is. But we can shift how it is experienced by changing our thoughts and changing what we want to see, which leads me to our fifth lesson. I am determined to see. It's a declaration. I'm stating this now and forever. I am determined to see clearly, to see truly, to see and have vision from the Christ mind. Recognizing the shared nature of my thoughts, I am determined to see. I would look upon the witnesses, all the rest of the sonship, that show me the thinking of the world has been changed. I would behold the proof that what has been done through me has enabled love to replace fear, laughter to replace tears, and abundance to replace loss. Those are the shifts that I am ready to see and can see when I change my thoughts, and then the seeing will change. The thinking and the seeing. Change one, we change the other, we change the world. And that's it. This lesson does finish with saying about, to teach me that my will and the will of God are one. We've already spoken of this many times. We will continue to, and that's something to realize. Our will and the will of God, one. So that's all. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please smile, and please take in a deep breath, release a deep breath, release all of the illusions that you can in this moment. Do it again and again, as often as you need to today. Realize that we are shifting our thoughts, and we are shifting the world. Namaste.